50 years ago, a book of photographs made America angry. The book was called The Americans. It was the work of a Swiss-born photographer named Robert Frank, who had traveled around America taking pictures of a country and its people. They said The Americans was the wrong picture of America. They said it should have been called Why I Hate America.
When The Americans was first published, it was reviled by most of the critics.
Sarah Greeno is curator of a new retrospective of Robert Frank.
It was decried even as anti-American. They also reacted very strongly to the style of the photographs. These very intuitive, immediate, off-kilter photographs. These things critics simply couldn't understand.
Today, we understand. The Americans is recognized as one of the greatest achievements in American photography.
I'm one of a great many photographers that find this work extraordinarily beautiful. And I think that for photographers, a part of what they find beautiful is the way that the work takes you along an unbroken road between the most trivial, most private kinds of observations, and manages to bring you from those things to the most profound kinds of perceptions one can have about a nation. Frank looked at that which was not a mask. If he shows you a movie actress, she's completely out of focus. You can't make out her face at all. You can't see any of the things that she wants you to see and that her producers and her agent want you to see. What do you see? You see a woman in the background, a woman who has no name and will never have a name. The poetry of that is extraordinary. It's wonderful.
Robert Frank turned his lens on those who stood and waited. He looked at people who were overlooked. He was interested in outsiders. But in Robert Frank's America, everyone was an outsider.
Everyone is trapped in these pictures. There's an extraordinary photograph of a trolley in New Orleans that shows the racial segregation of the time, with the whites sitting in the front of the bus and the African Americans in the back. He was very much reacting against Mom and Apple Pie, very much trying to look beneath the surface of American life.
One very important question that you can ask about Frank is, did he hate America? But I don't think that he did. I don't think that he did. In America, we teach our children to be critical. And in America, we say that you must question. And this book followed that lesson as perfectly as any book that you can imagine. So in that sense, it's a profoundly American book. This work says that the truthful description of ordinary life is, in a way, a celebration. It doesn't matter how bleak what you're looking at, you're overjoyed to be able to see as clearly as that and to tell a story as truthfully as that. At the end of the story, you don't feel bad, you feel good.